material picked up. I got new diamond plate, new hinge material, and new crossmember material. So I'm gonna go up, fabricate all that stuff, put it back together, and then do my best to put that tilt bed back on by myself. We'll see if I can get the pins lined up. But overall, it'll be a fun day. Let's get after it. And we're back. I'm going to put that channel in, weld everything up, make it look clean, put that baby on top of that, make sure the pins are clean, weld the back of that trailer, wire everything in, bleed brakes, and at least get this moving. I got my welder out, got my extension cords. I'm just gonna bevel the sides of this so I can weld it better. All right, I got the cross member clamped in. I'm gonna weld it and tack it in, and then start fabricating around that and then smoothing everything out. This is the one that was leaking. It broke off on the end. I don't think it was flared correctly to begin with, but I cleaned out the threads on the inside. I put a new line here, and I think that's the only spot that was leaking. So I think I can hook up the hydraulic lines, bleed everything, and we should be good. And I also welded in the cross member. I plated in top, welded everything out, nice and smooth, nice and clean. But it is an inch lower. There we go. I got everything wired in. I got everything plumbed in. Everything's tight. I'm gonna start bleeding brakes. I think the furthest one is back here. I'm gonna start back here. All right, I added another hydraulic line to the rear because the passenger side rear line was all stripped out and did not want to go into the brake actuator. So everything's plumbed up now. I'm gonna start bleeding. Looks like we got a leak on that one right there. I wonder if it's a blockage. Let's grab my bucket and see if that's the case, because it was not flowing. I wonder how much pressure this thing's under. Probably just replace out this rubber piece if that's the block, because everything else is clean. Let's see if I'm getting good flow from the front. No. Okay, not getting flow. I got all the lines clear, all the bad fluid out of it. You can see how nasty it was. It's pretty freaking nasty, but everything works. No leaks that I've seen so far. I've been checking every time I've pumped. I think everything's good on it. I'm gonna run new wiring and then work on putting that bad boy on. I got crossmember painted up, everything bled, brakes are working. I do need to run some electrical lines. After I do that, I'm gonna put that tilt bed on. All right, I'm gonna go get lunch and go get fasteners for those fenders. So I'll be back. All right, it's that time. Let's get this tilt bed on. I'm gonna run wiring in a different way. They didn't put big enough tubing for me to run 7-way wire, and everything's zip tied and in there. So I'm not gonna mess with the wiring. I'm just gonna figure out a better way to do it. Let's do this thing. It's either gonna go smoothly or really shitty. I'm hoping smooth. Time to put the ball on the tips. One ball's on, second ball's on. This thing bad boy assembled. And we are elevated. Oh, am I hitting on the, there we go. There we go. And lower it, if that works. How far off are we? Pretty far. Pretty crooked. We're about 4 inches off, so lift up, adjust. I need to go right in between the axles and we should be good. Back up, match in. Looks like this pin's lined up. Let's see if I can get the pins lined up, put them in. There we go, I got room. Oh, we're close. We got this. Yeah, I can get that. And pry bar. Oh, baby. Come on. Oh, come on. We're so close. I'm like 1/8 of an inch. Come on, baby. Pin. Oh, man, how close am I? 1/8 of an inch. I'm just gonna come up just a little bit. Wonder if that's enough. Oh, just a little bit more. Come on, baby. Oh, way too much. Come on. A little bit. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's too much. Just a little bit. Ooh, that might be it. A little bit more. It's gotta be. Oh, too much. Nope. Come on, baby. Yeah. Okay, that side's in. I need to be able to come up on this like, oh, easy peasy. Just get my large one, and I can pry it up, shove the pin in. Yes, pins are in. Absolutely beautiful. New pins in. All right, it's on its thing here. Screw it in. There we go. Let's Take the ball off, get the forklift out of here. Balls out, got that. All right, let's take this forklift out. Absolutely beautiful. Pins in. What I'm gonna do on these is I'm gonna weld this side, and then this side will be free spinning because this has a grease zerk on it, and I can grease everything. That's the plan. Yep, okay. Weld the outside, put a cap on this side. It's gonna rotate off of the main frame, and I can grease this zerk so it doesn't have issues. Perfect. All right, got the back all welded on, checking lights. I got good marker lights all the way around. Got good right turn, got good left turn. Back to marker lights, good driver side rear and good driver side front. I ran new wire for the license plate light. I'm gonna put the fenders on. Well, I did the best I could to get this thing done today, but I need to come back tomorrow. I put fender steps in, or fender supports on both sides. I put all new diamond plate on the back end. I got lights working. I got left turn. I got left turn. I got right turn. I got marker lights working. All lights work. I just fixed up the license plate light. License plate light works. There's another fender support. I need to go get some blue paint. Marker light works up here. Blue paint, paint everything, and I do need to run a seven-way plug and loom somewhere so he can mount his GPS unit. Day 3 done. I got the tilt bed back on. I got the back fixed and re-welded. What else I do? I got hinges welded in. I need to paint them tomorrow. I got the cross member welded in. Got all the hydraulic lines finished. Replaced out the rear rubber tube and the hydraulic line on the back axle. Bled all the brakes. Painted the welds, make sure they didn't rust. What else I do? Check lights. All lights work. I do need to run a 7-way plug and loom so he can put his GPS in, but that's for tomorrow. Got everything taken care of. Oh, I also put the fender supports in so they can step on these fenders without worrying about collapsing them. All new fasteners for the fenders. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow and finish it up. And we're back. Day 4, final day. I got paint. I got new safety chain bolts. Running new wire today. And I think that's it. All lights work, but I'll check them after I do the 7-way again. New safety chains are installed. Doing 7-way plug now. 7-way plug is on and installed. I had to loom lock everything because the tubing in the trailer is not big enough for the 7-way. It's only big enough for 3 wires to go through of it. So loom locked all the way down to this corner. I got my tester plugged in. Good marker lights, driver side front. Good license plate light. Good markers on the rear driver side. Left turn is on and good. Right turn is on and good. Back to markers. Markers are good. Passenger side rear and passenger side front. Front good. Perfect. All right, this trailer's done. New actuator, new hydraulic lines on the rear axle, new bearings, new seals, new grease, 1 new hub, passenger side front, new backing plates. All brakes are bled. All lights work. Added a 7-way plug and ran power to this corner here for the GPS for him. What else did I do? New safety chain, cross member on the main, new hinge pins inside the hinge assembly, and new rear plate. Everything's re-welded and not broken so they can drive up machinery without it breaking on them. But this trailer's done. I'm gonna torque the lug nuts.